I just want her to know the severity of like we're in the airport, chill out. She has my bag. I want to get my bag, and we're both going to the same place.
Okay, are you seated together?
So I was staying together.
You're seated together in the airport.
Oh, I'm not sure because we were supposed to be going a long time ago, right? And so now we're just sitting in the airport.
Are you guys having just a rough patch in your relationship? What's going on, man? Okay, so you tell me that got heated. Did you lay hands on her?
No, it's nothing like that.
She didn't lay hands on you? You sure? There's no pushing or hitting?
Nothing like that.
None of that. Just verbal heat exchange.
Just chill.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's none of our business. Okay? So if you guys make it on the plane, maybe you should go up there and ask for different.
That's bullshit. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach. Double honors to the true apostles of the great millstone who rule well and teach well. My name is Brother Yahushai Zion, and I'm doing this video just to highlight this madness. Sha'carri Richardson. This guy definitely was caught on footage in the airport because the police already got everything. And Sha'carri Richardson, which is a so-called black woman, you know, this is why the apostles and everybody, you know, in the great millstone, we tell you not to deal with the so-called black woman like that, man. Okay? Because she's just wild and all-encompassing pretty much of a natural brute beast. Okay? And, you know, what happened is ultimately here, and not all, you know what I mean? But this just it's the worst.
I know she's in her feelings right now. I just want her to know the severity.
It's the worst tribe to deal with because it's ultimately going to leave you in this predicament that he's in. All right. So I had to record my recording because I got called. But anyways, you know, it's sad because, you know, dude's got Stockholm syndrome. He just going to basically, you know, continue this behavior. And that's why he was trying to cover for her. You know what I mean? He's trying to cover for her. And listen, if this is the case, if you men out there are being dealt with harshly from your woman, leave her, man. You shouldn't be with a woman where you feel like you can't leave her for her bad behavior. The scriptures say, man, and she would not go the way that you should have her, cut her off and give her a bill of divorcement. And in this day, you will tell her, hey, look, man, shit ain't working out no more, all right? And go get yourself another woman, man. Don't deal with shit like this. Don't have no woman beating you up, hitting you in public and shit, making a mockery of you. What kind of life is that? You don't deal with shit like that, man. My father told me, he said, man, you go with the ones that want you. If she don't want you, she don't love you, she not really about you like that. She don't crave you. And she don't take your leadership seriously. Don't deal with her. Period. She's just not a prospect. She's a suspect. All right? Shout out to Zig Ziglar. I've been reading his books. So we deal with prospects, man. No goddamn suspects. Anyways, listening to this, and we're going to get the scriptures, you know, regarding this. She's not a silent and loving woman. And watch her not take accountability for it. That's the worst shit of all, okay? That's why I'm doing this video, man. It's a cautionary tale. Be careful of who you deal with, all right?
Just let some time kind of, right? So
No, you did not. No. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I have to get my special bag. Is there anything else that you to let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
yeah, why don't you come talk to me over here? Is there someone talking? Come talk to me over here.
I would never talk to you again.
So
Hello, hi. So we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag.
Okay.
My iPad, some clothes. I can stick it out, put it in my suitcase, brought his bag back. That's pretty much it. But we have a relationship, this, you know, kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my.
See, that bullshit ass black girl magic shit not gonna work over here, okay? That shit ain't gonna work over here because this is about truth. And these people, see, she's going off by hitting this dude, usurping authority over the man, trying to push him into the wall and all of this shit. I wish I could get the footage. I might be able to scroll up and find the footage. But she was pushing him, pushed him into the wall. He bumped into the wall real hard. And then she kept on pushing him in the middle of the airport. And so bad that somebody else called the police on her ass. All right. And it turns out that she's a famous runner, Olympic runner. And I think she's a millionaire too. It's like she got money. And dude is in the Olympics too. I believe he's a runner as well. And like I said, man, you shouldn't be dealing with a chick like that. All right. Period. And she gonna lie about the whole shit. Or it's caught on camera though. Watch, listen to this. She didn't take no responsibility.
Belongings out, I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for myself. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just have to get my belongings out.
Do you have your ID on you? And boarding pass by chance?
Yeah, do you need...
See, now the damage is done. Now that the police had come to get involved, who she's ultimately going to fear, you know what I mean? Like the scriptures say in Romans 13, if you do evil, be afraid. Let me go to it real quick, man. That's the only reason why she's afraid. Because these are the powers that be. This is basically the highest power in the land. Romans 13:1, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of the Most High. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High. Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of the Most High. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. Now catch this, verse 3. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. For he is the minister of the Most High, which is a servant, to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. For he beareth not the sword in vain. For he is the minister of the Most High, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil. And this woman was doing evil. You know what I mean? She was doing evil to her head. And remember, the head of the man, or the head of the woman, is the man. So she's pushing around her head, who's supposed to be protecting her and guiding her. That's all out, flat out freaking rebellion, man. And that's why the Lord is just not dealing with you women, and especially the so-called black woman. The Lord is absolutely not dealing with your ass. All right? You could get mad if you want. All right? We don't give a shit. We're talking about the collective. We're not talking about all. We're talking about the collective, man, the majority. And that's a fact. And that's why a lot of people are going to be hurt about it. Because when the truth comes out, your asses get hurt, man. Oh, well. Okay? Don't be doing this shit. Don't be pushing your man around. The hell you think you doing, man? You lucky this ain't the ancient world. And really, this shit would never happen in the ancient world like that. Hell nah. Unless she ain't take no accountability.
My ID for what? If you don't mind me asking?
Investigating a possible assault.
Assault?
That's
Oh,
what
Christian,
not
I
by him.
assaulted you.
Hey. Oh, listen.
Chris, I assaulted you? Okay.
I'm talking to you.
I'm so sorry. I'm just making
It's
sure.
not him that reported it.
Oh,
One
okay.
of the TSA folks reported it.
Oh, one of the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
There's cameras everywhere.
Okay, but like I
Now she tried to throw him under the bus because she has to be held accountable. And they already got the footage, so there is no evidence of anybody being assaulted. Now she's completely sabotaging him and trying to destroy him just because she's held accountable. This is some evil, dark shit, man. This is that evil, dark shit that we tell you to stay the hell away from, man. That shit is super dark and wicked, man. 2 Timothy 3:1, again. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. This is that time right now. Verse 2, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers. She's a blasphemer. She's a blasphemer because she don't love her husband. She going against the word of the Lord. She treating him like shit. She's not discreet, not chaste, not a keeper at home. She's a blasphemer. Disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers. That was just a false accusation. They got this shit on camera. Everybody's seen the video. or for those who did not see the video, it is on video. Dude getting pushed around and him not doing a thing, because men inherently in this kingdom already know not to put your hands on women, because guess what? You're going to go down hard, even if it's self-defense, which you would have a case, by the way, if it's on camera. Somebody put your hands on you, you could definitely hit back, but again, men are taught not to do that. But legally, you are in the right, because if anybody hits you, you can strike them back with reasonable force. And even in a self-defense with man versus man, if somebody strikes you, you can strike them back, but you can't knock them all the way out and keep hitting them and knocking them senseless. And there's a limit to self-defense in this kingdom. You can't knock them unconscious and keep hitting them. You can't. It has to be reasonable, make sense. Anyways, so yeah, this lady is a false accuser. She's an incontinent, meaning impatient, fierce. She's definitely that. Despisers of those that are good. That's facts. Traitors, heady, high-minded. That's definitely her. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. So get the hell away from that lady. Get out of there, man. Scriptures tell you about a godly woman and what it is. Titus chapter number 2, verse number 3, it says, the aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. And she's like goddamn 29 years old, man. That's a grown-ass lady. It says, not false accusers, which that's her. Not given to much wine. Teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober. That means clear in their thinking, to love and sound, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet. So she's in violation of not loving her husband. To be discreet, she ain't discreet. Chaste, keepers at home, she's in violation of all of that. Obedient to their own husbands, she's in violation of that. That the word of God be not blasphemed. So that's all her. That's all her.
Yes, I do. My name is Sha'carri Richardson. I do have my ID.
Okay.
Yeah, but I would definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I need to get my stuff out of his
Are you
bag.
guys on the same flight, or?
We were.
I know she's in her feelings right now. I just want her to know the severity of, like, we're in the airport, we're going to chill out. She has my bag, I want to get my bag, and we're both going to the same place.
Okay, are you guys seated together?
So we're staying together?
Yeah, seated together. In the airport.
I'm not sure, because we were supposed to be going a long time ago.
Okay.
And so now we're just sitting in the airport.
Look at that shit. Look at this shit, brothers. That's assault. That's assault. You see, that's the TSA worker caught her ass all up in his face, trying to punk him out like a goddamn fucking inmate, man. Salaki for my language, it's just like an inmate. Yo, somebody yank you by your hoodie and your neck crank back like that. That's egregious. That's, you fight right there. You know what I mean? That's not cool. And she abusing the fact that she knows she's a woman protected by Esau's kingdom. But this shit ain't going to happen this time. It's all on camera. See, certain things you can't do. If this was at their house, this would never go reported. So I'm glad that this shit happened. So she already yapped him up by the scruff of his neck, basically by his hoodie. And this is even worse even after that. Now, and that's egregious beyond belief. That's when you leave the chick right there. Anything like that, you leave her right there and you don't talk to her no more. Period. I don't give a shit what it is. You don't talk to them no more ever again. Period. You leave. That right there too. That right there was egregious. You would leave. You leave that woman. You don't talk to her ass ever again. After that, to either or is a violation egregious. All right. And this is not where she got caught. So this would have got not reported because nobody was reporting that. But watch even when they go in the TSA aisle, she got no fear because those TSA workers are like officers. They're like low-level police officers pretty much of the airport. And they report shit to the police officers because they have to. TSA is not just screening for packages or whatever. They look for the general safety of the public as well in the airport. So watch this. See, look, she just shoved him and nobody's doing shit about it. So TSA is right there. Now watch, the contact in front of the TSA worker is going to be in the upper left corner. You see that? They're right there in the upper left corner. She just slapped them on the head in front of them after she was doing all of that. So they probably went and reviewed the cameras or called the police on their ass. And she loud, so you already know they heard what she was saying. I think she about to hit him again.
You can't be given a pass no longer in the eyes of the people who, because this young man could have messed up his career. But this thing here is something that I see too often where you try and get the male that's with you in trouble with the authorities because you know most of the time you have leverage over the male when you say something's wrong. I don't like people who do that in this society. If you are a female who tries to use her gender to get the man you with arrested intentionally, they saw her throwing headphones at the man and everything.
Yeah, I believe that should be a hate crime, and it should be elevated. You know, anything like that, just because she uses her gender and tries to make either a false report, it should be a felony with automatic 90-day sentence. Automatic, no matter what you're talking about, automatic. You know what I mean? Because that's not right. Because it's really like putting a dude in between a rock and a hard place. And again, this is she not listening to her husband. That man is her husband. She may be thinking she just dating the guy, but no, if he's sticking his rod inside of you know what, you already know what it is. You are married to that man, okay? And these women are bugged out. They don't get to, ultimately have their fathers or their uncles choose their man. They let society and the feelings, basically guide themselves into situations like this where they can't control their tempers and it's not even really a good match. You're just hooked up with a dude for now and you think you could get out of it anytime you want. And that's where the Lord is going to just jack all y'all asses up. He's going to destroy the 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All of this madness is going to correct itself when America's destroyed. There's not going to be none of this dynamic anymore where the woman is not listening to her man. and she's trying to, lie on him. Well, we got, like she said in the last one, that was crazy.
Everything. But when the police came, she act like it was the other way around. I can't forgive you for that. You can't be given a pass no longer in the eyes of the people who.
Yeah, she definitely ruined her career. And now she's trying to play like she a Christian or some shit, and she's getting help and therapy, and she's afforded a second chance. Listen, when you're in the view of the public and the public eye, you got a public career, your life as you know it has been altered, is over. You're not going to get sponsors being a domestic abuser, all right? And then a liar on top of that. Not only is she a domestic violent abuser, but she's a liar and a false accuser. That's a bad woman, man. That's a bad woman to deal with, man. And this guy's a stupid dumbass for even dealing with her. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. So he's probably a wicked ass dude himself, according to the scriptures. Unless he leave the girl, he's not trying to deal with that shit. I hope he left her and he's fully done with her stupid ass.
Because this young man could have messed up his career. What if he'd have got arrested for a domestic?
Over with.
What if it wasn't no camera around and she was acting like that? Then when the police come, she get to playing victim. Can't respect you. That's an unforgivable sin when somebody tries to get you jammed up knowing that they are insane. You can't.
It is forgivable, but it's egregious. And there's levels to it. Like the scriptures, Yahweh Shai said, there's weightier matters of the law, like judgment, mercy, and faith. And in this situation, you'd have to judge it accordingly, man. What's the degree of, the wickedness that was involved here? What's the intent? The intent is heavy. So the likelihood of this here, escalating was going to be high. And guess what? The punishment's going to be escalated too, because the way she escalated it and lied about it on top of the egregious behavior, she lied and then false accused. These are the things the Lord hates. These are the things the Lord hates. So she a violation of Titus 2, 1 Timothy 3, or 2 Timothy 3, and then Proverbs chapter number 6, verse number 16. These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, an heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, and feet that be swift in running to mischief. Okay, it says, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. So she's in violation of all of that shit. A proud look, she was real proud. A lying tongue, she was lying. Hands that shed innocent blood, I didn't see the dude do anything physical to warrant that response. So he was innocent in that respect. He didn't do shit to her. Words are not warranted for you to escalate the physicality. Okay? That's why they got laws on shit like that. You have the freedom of speech. Okay? And you cannot have somebody try to hit you no matter what you say, or they're going down, period. It's verse 18, said, a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. She's probably thinking in her head, she didn't even care. Ain't nobody going to do nothing. Ain't nothing going to happen. Feet that be swift in running to mischief. That was swift as hell. And it's actually ironic because she's a track runner. So she's swift in running, all right, to mischief. Verse number 19, a false witness that speaketh lies. She definitely said, I can show you this and that he hit me. I've got evidence. I got video evidence that he hit me, actually. That's fucking crazy, man. Salakia, that's for my language. I'm sorry, man, but that's effing crazy, man. That pisses me off a lot, man. A lot, man. That pisses me off so much. So yeah, hopefully this guy just leaves this chick.
The relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar, and that was something that I kind of just grasped and emotionally. I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. But when it comes to the point that I saw that
you actually do need to listen to your man. All right, he's the head for a reason. That's your man. He say to do something, you do it. You don't violate your man, all right? He's the head of you. You're not going to check up on him. He going to check up on you. If you don't like the relationship, you shouldn't have been in it. Don't get in one. You're not ready. You're not capable. You're not qualified, man. To quote Aaron the plumber, you're not qualified, baby.
He chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature. That shows that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem, and welcome to you guys. So I'm not hiding. Right. Mm-hmm.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I would be
What a goddamn liar. She's lying, bold lie. Bold-faced liar, man.
honest.
Hit him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with
Headphones,
anything.
nothing like that?
Not at all. He had headphones that were mine, and I just grabbed the headphones, but not physically. If you would like to ask me, you can ask him, but
Well,
I don't
my
want
partner's
anything.
in here. I just want to get your side.
Okay,
So that's why
absolutely.
I'm
You can
asking
ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Sha'carri?
Because she knows that he's going to lie to protect her because he want to stay in that relationship because he got Stockholm syndrome because this lady's his master. You shouldn't be not the head of your relationship. If not, bounce.
Sha'carri. Thank you so much, Sherry.
Hey, Sha'carri. What's your phone number for you?
And like I said, I don't have a problem cooperating because, like I said, it was from relationships up. So that's why I came up
Do you
and
have
everything.
your boarding pass by chance? Just so I can just take a photo of that? Just to
Absolutely,
document?
yes. And you can contact me whenever you need to. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Not my boarding pass. That is public. Right here.
Perfect.
This is my boarding pass.
So this is the one that got delayed?
I want to say my original one and this one.
That's your new one?
No, this is my original one, and this is the one that got delayed. And then the new one, I think, is in my personal one. But you can take a picture, and I'll look for you for the new one if you don't mind me.
Yeah, I
looking.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Right now, I don't think I have it, but they moved my flight to 10 p.m. If you don't mind. I don't think I just physically have it, but you can take a picture. I don't mind at all.
So Alaska, are you heading back to Florida?
Yes. No. I'm heading to Eugene, Oregon.
Oh, okay. So you can probably find it this way.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You headed to jail.
You can find it
It's
that way.
just to kind of document what's
No,
going on.
please. Please document everything. I have no problem with you documenting anything. And I'm going to do my part so you can do your best, document everything. I would never If I ever talk to him again, tell him honest, okay? Honest, please talk to me. If I ever talk to him again, you punch me in my face. I will never, ever talk to him again. I will never do it to him again. Hello, hi. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right.
I'm good.
Okay.
I think that's the sergeant, and he going to arrest her. He going to take her down.
But I have to put down. I'm so sorry you're grabbing me right now.
Yep, because you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now?
ma'am.
What am I under? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you sick?
He went and reviewed the camera footage and verified that she lied about putting hands on him. And, they put two and two together. They know the dynamic between the man and the woman, where the man is just going to lie, who's in a relationship with the woman in a domestic abuse case. Typically, the abused typically will take up for the abuser because they're in love with him and they want to keep staying with him, when what they really should be doing is getting away from them. You know what I mean? And this is the Lord's way of showing you, hey, look, this ain't for you. When police get involved with a woman, never talk to her again, B. I don't care what is going on. Like I've been said, if she won't go the way you should have her, like the scripture says, you cut her off and bounce, leave for good. Don't come back. You could find another woman, man. There's plenty of them out here. Go get another woman, man. And they cool out here too. They down, man. Just relax, chill out with someone who's brand new, who's cool with you, man. Who will listen.
Serious right now. Okay. I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to work harder. Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand.
It don't matter what Christians say. And that's funny that Christian is the name of the guy. This is the highlight so that these women should be in fear. You better be in fear of the Lord. Forget about these cops, man, ultimately, but you need to fear the cops too. This is all stemming back from violating the Lord, like the scriptures that were in violation in Proverbs 6 and 16 on down. Titus chapter number 2 from, I believe it's the 3rd verse on down. And 2 Timothy 3 you know, of how proud this lady is and a blasphemer, you know, all of these violations. And ultimately, the better judgment, she's lacking in better judgment. You know, these are the weightier matters of the law, judgment. And she wasn't merciful on the guy for sure. And she lacked faith. She don't care about the Lord. She don't care about the scriptures. She's not, you know, she's not in fear of her man, which ultimately should be respect. That's what fear is. Fear is respect. Okay? And if you don't respect your man, you don't fear him, and that's why you don't care about the consequences of violating and going against him. But don't you realize you're going against the Lord? He's your head on the earth. You're going against the Lord when you're going against your man. You stupid ass women gonna find out, man. All right?
We were arguing, but I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist, but I'm telling you that we were arguing. I didn't assault him.
You're not talking your way out of this at this point. All right? You're going down for sure. She still think right now in her heart of hearts, she gonna get out of this. All right? She really does. That's a lot of these so-called black women and these brazen women of the tribes as well. You so-called Puerto Rican and Native American, Latinos, and on down, and the women who are scattered abroad, who are Israelites too, from other nations too, who may look like the other nations, but you act just like this too. All of y'all who act like this, your ass is going down, all right? The Lord's going to jack you up.
I didn't do anything wrong, but the fact that you guys are doing this to me, and he's the man.
She didn't do anything wrong. You believe that shit? This is why her career is over, all right?
In this situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you have me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, when I have my phone, shows something different. So if I need to show that, I will.
We have you on camera, so right here.
Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now?
You are actually gonna go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
Yes, it's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do it?
Now she gonna try to cop a plea when she finally realized, yes, you're being held accountable for sure. This is funny. Now watch her behavior now.
To him?
We have it on camera.
Christian, are you serious right now?
All right.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now.
Now she gonna cry and try to come correct now. You know what I mean? Try to cop a plea now when you're accountable. See, this is terrible shit, man. You know what I mean? And I've seen situations like this. I've been in situations like this. So I know what it is. All right? Now this is why I'm continuing this video. Normally I have to shorten it up. But I want you to see the end of this, man.
You know what? Okay. Can I at least pay for bail? I cannot bail out? Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat, please?
I think you could beat people up and just leave and just pay the $5, pay the money and just bounce and get out? Nah, man. You got to be judged. You're going to get judged. Hey, man, call on Yahweh should be shy for this, man. This is the best part, brothers.
I'm not going to resist y'all.
Is your name Miss Richardson?
My name is Sha'carri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can take my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just going to be your transport vehicle?
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately not, ma'am.
I'm not a criminal.
I know you're not, but
I'm not a
unfortunately
criminal.
Yes, you are. You just committed a crime, you jackass. You just committed a crime. That's why you're in handcuffs and you're going down. That's definitely a crime, all right? To put your hands on people and also lie. Not only is it a crime in Esau society, you committed several crimes against the Lord and several sins, which is transgression of the law. You have committed sins. And you just denied that you commit them sins. You boldly, you don't give a shit about it. You're not even merciful. You don't feel bad. You got level 9 out of 10 egregious sin, all right? That's level 9 out of 10 intention to sin and without no regard. Really, 10 out of 10, really. I'm going to just go 10 out of 10.
An argument with my boyfriend.
You take a seat in the car, please?
You know what? I'm not resisting y'all. I will sit in the car. This is crazy.
Another thing is there's no such thing as boyfriend and girlfriend. That's all bullshit. Lies from Esau so that he feel that, you know what I mean? So people can literally do what they want to do, you know, out here. Boyfriend and girlfriend. That's only husband and wife in the scriptures, all right? When you come together, you're one flesh. When you sleep with a woman, You're one flesh. That's your wife. She could try to deny it, but you can't wash a man off. When you women take a shower, you're not going to wash that man off of you. If he dealt with you, that's your man. And that's how it's supposed to be.
Y'all not even listening to me. I do. You want me to take it off? It's not a weapon. Like, I'm not resisting.
Take a shit.
How do I argue with my boyfriend? Can y'all please just listen to me as a person? It's Sha'carri.
You have to go ahead and.
It's Sha'carri. It's okay. It's okay for me to beat up and beat up my man, my husband, and lie about it and false accuse him. It's okay.
Crazy.
I'm the so-called black woman. I can do whatever the hell I want and not be held accountable. It's okay. It's okay. The hell out of here, man.
Serious right now. Because I'm arguing with my boyfriend.
All of her stuff.
Look, guys, it's okay. Look at this. It's just okay. It's just an argument. Look, it's just an argument. This is how they argue. Look at it.
Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she has like things that she need to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love.
Nah, hell nah. There's no mercy and love in regards to somebody who wasn't merciful. See, the scripture says, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. So this guy's a stupid ass, dumb, man, I want to cuss this dude out so hard. Listen, man, this jackass right here is not a man of the Lord, all right? So he don't know what the hell's going on. So you don't have mercy on people who are not merciful, all right? You judge them accordingly. So that's not an instance where you show mercy to her.
And I feel as if like I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like situations like this to just like, you know, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom.
Okay, well, she could go do that in a jail cell, okay?
For his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And like, and I hate the narrative too of just like, you know what I'm saying, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop or whatever, he was just like, it really was nothing I could do. And just like, I understood. But I mean, like I said, it was just a sucky situation. But
yeah, this guy's a wicked man. And again, you know, he's got Stockholm syndrome. This is the dude that got assaulted, and he's still taking up for her. That's a sick thing, man. That's a sick thing, man. If this is how you are acting, man, you need to repent. All right? And really, he's paying for his sins because a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. So if they still together, dude is done for. And he shouldn't be with her. But he taking up for her. If it was up to him, he would have let her off the hook. Hey, baby, you could assault me all you want in public and treat me like shit. F out of here, man.
she's a human being and a great person. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like we've been able to be like really good teammates like all year. And I hate that narrative too because, you know, us coming together, like we're just two like real dominant personalities. And she's, to me,
No, it's not two dominant personalities. You got a feminine vibration. She got a masculine vibration. Keep it right, all right?
best female athlete in the world. Like I see it every day. And like, you know, for me in my process, like I just said, like moving training groups, a whole new environment.
See, these stupid ass people like this, man, they see all the potential of people. You can't go off potential with women, all right? You go off what it is. That's part of having proper judgment. You don't have a woman that just say, oh, she's got the potential to be this and that. Everybody got the potential to be something. But that's just not what it is. That's why you got to judge things how they are, man. That lady did wickedness. She got to get judged for that wickedness. That lady lied. That lady tried pushing you around. That lady was blaspheming. She's a false accuser, and she was bold and proud about it. Hardcore about it. And this dude, listen to this speech, man. This guy's sick, man. He got a sickness.
Environment, a whole new, you know what I'm saying, training setup, different than what I've been in the past, like, 10 years of my, track and field career, and transitioning and then still coming back running 9.8 and feeling like I got so much more to give, you know what I'm saying, like that's my path and that's my journey, and like being so up close and personal with her every day, and like I watched this girl like fall on the track like in February, walk it off like it was, you know what I'm saying, like a cramp, but get back up and had to take like a month and a half of just like rehab and trying to come back. And then 3 weeks later, like have a competition and like, you know what I'm saying, like she just has a lot of things going on and like.
None of that shit means no difference. None of that shit is an excuse. So that's why this guy is too tightly knit to this woman. And he must be a wicked man, because a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. Okay? Scriptures don't lie, man. All right, so this, Lord willing, this is edifying, man. If this is your first time watching this channel, repent, for the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is at hand, man. On to the next one. Shalom.